It's finals time, everybody. I'm looking forward to this one, as this is Kathryn Aytes going up against Don Lewis here. My name's Nick DiChiria, joined by Will Stuart on the call, and this should be a phenomenal finish to our ladies matchup where we saw Don put on quite the performance in the third place match, and she's looking to replicate it here. She needs to double dip Kat in the seat.
Yeah, Don was pretty aggressive in that third place match. It wound up pretty good for her as she found herself into this final. But yeah, going to be a tough competitor here. I think Kat's going to have to bring everything she's got. Of course, you always have to do that, but thankfully she hasn't had a lot of time from her queen seat match to here. She's only had just a 30-minute break maybe at that. So hopefully she's still in tune with her throw.
Yeah, if anything for Kat, I think her playing Allison in the seat match kind of showed them both a little too relaxed, and they were having trouble kind of getting fired up. If anything, I expect Kat to kind of lock in a little bit more here and show us why she got to that queen seat match in the first place and why she's the seat holder in this bracket. Dawn, she did a lot of proving her worth in that last match, and I'm excited to see where this continues to develop.
It's a great point you brought up there, because playing somebody from your hometown or maybe that you know really well, maybe you're pretty friendly with, can be very difficult because there's a little, you want them to win, but you want to win, of course, because you're moving on to the best possible place you can be in. But we'll see what kind of effort is produced here so far. Dawn, maybe the small advantage here. Yep, she's going to have a big advantage now. Oh, just out. But hey, that's fine. In this open out bracket, she can take that out.
Yeah, I was going to say, does end up leaving a finish here. Won't have to go for it unless Kat leaves herself a finish here. And I would argue it would have to be a pretty good finish at that. So yeah, no finish there for Kat. I don't think you go for the 177, but that being said, Don, go for the 177. It'd be so cool.
Do it. Do it now. Oh my.
Come on. Oh, got away from her just a little bit. We were locked in for that one, and Laura Palumbo in the chat says, or the fact that it's her partner in the morning. So there you go. Yeah, Kat and Allison are partners as well for the doubles.
Did not know that fact. So yeah, thank you for that one, Laura. We didn't know that. So yeah, that's very difficult.
I love playing my partners in tournaments. Like if like in the Friday night singles going into the next day knowing we're playing against each other. If I play against you in that bracket, I'm going to beat you so I can justify going first. That's how I think about it.
Well, she had a look there at 32 for the leg. Instead, Kathryn has the shot. So 115.
Still can go. Needs to slow down.
Yeah, just doing the math.
You saw that there. That was pretty funny. Does not go now, though. So that girl, Don Lewis, 32.
Double.
Oh.
Can't do that. Can't do a double triple on that one.
Yeah, and now this could be a potential big collect and response here. 78. This would get her to match point in the finals here. Bull 20. 20 for Bull. Oh, nails it there.
Yeah, right in the heart of that double bit. So a true out of 78 for Kathryn as she takes this first leg 1-0. Your queen seat holder has the advantage and maintains.
Yeah, big advantage. But, of course, this is where Dawn was the most impressive. Her 0-1 was solid, but I will say that her cricket impressed us a lot, where she averaged a 3.67 just south of there after the Bulls. It's going to put a lot of heat on Kat here, and she's just going to have to stay collected and throw her darts, as she has clearly shown that I would think it's fair to say she's raised up her game quite a bit from the queen seat match so far.
Oh, yes, definitely. I think you brought up the perfect point of, playing your friend or whatnot. It kind of plays a role.
Now, if I'm Kat here, I'm popping a single 20.
I agree at some point. I think do it now. And she tried to.
here's the thing, right? If we're looking at average of expectation here, the average that is going to win this cricket game is going to be somewhere between a 3.5 and a 4.5. And that being said, let's assume that it's on the high end of 4.5. If I hit a single 20, they have to hit a 4 or 5 mark on the next number to really kind of make that hurt. A 3 mark doesn't hurt as much. That's why I gamble and throw get that 20 close first. I like to play a little bit of statistics with my darts there.
Terrible, terrible. How dare you use your brain?
It's the only time I use it is darts. Any other time, not so much.
You ain't lying there, bud. I close the 17s.
Murphy Darts saying, I'm at a blind draw, about to take first. That's called a commenter's curse if you don't get first now.
Congrats. Hopefully you can pull off the W.
Well, you're at a blind draw. You win the seat. Do you take the split if it's offered?
Ooh,
like a normal bar blind draw.
Depends on what time it is. You look at your partner. You think to yourself, okay, how many have I had? How many has he had? There's a lot of stuff there that goes into play. No, I think that you, of course, want to play out everything, but sometimes that does kind of happen. The old split.
See, it's funny. I'm one of those ones where, like, I will never be the one that asks for the split. I will never ask for it, but I will say yes 100% of the time if I'm asked. That's usually my rule of thumb. I usually think it's the seat holder that gets to decide is also my other rule of thumb there. But if I'm ever asked, do you want to split? I usually will never say no unless there's some reason, unless there's some extracurricular reason outside of a normal blind draw match.
I did it. I've done it a couple times, and one that I will definitely say, and Ryan Mooneyham will get a little kick of this once I actually say it because I don't think he knows about it. Right before I played Danny Jansen in the finals of the Air Cap tournament, I said, Danny, you want to split? And he goes, what? I said, I'll let you keep the money. I just want the trophy. And he goes, no. I said, okay. And then I beat him.
That's funny. That's good.
Whoops.
That's funny. No, and see, that's the thing, though, is like, even when I am friends with somebody that I'm playing against, blind draws are the only times I will ever consider splits. Otherwise, no. There's hardware on the line. I'm playing for the hardware every time.
I love it. I love it. Well, right now, Dawn's playing for hardware. She's trying to get this to 1-1, but Kathryn making this a little bit difficult.
Nate saying, where are you guys hiding at, Nick DiChiria? I was going to come say hi. So we actually have a breathalyzer at our door here, so you have to blow triple zeros before you can come in the room. Sorry, guys. I'm just kidding. I've been hiding over today. I haven't been able to go out there and hang out and say hi with everybody yet, but tomorrow there will be plenty of time where I'll be walking around, and I'll make sure to say hi to you, Nate.
There you go. Some of us will be walking around.
Yeah, well, you will be walking around just at home.
Exactly. Walking in that fridge and back. On trying to grab hold of these 16s. That's going to be a tough one to work around. Yeah, transfers of the 19s just packs in some more points.
Great cover shot. 94-point difference between these two players right now. And for the most part, John has done pretty much a pretty solid job of maintaining control throughout the entirety of this leg of cricket. Oh, good shot so far. And does find a 5 mark there. On Lewis. Here's how this plays out. The 0-1 games are a coin toss. The cricket games are in Don's favor. That means that Kat will need to get this done in the next leg here for the 0-1. The fact that it's 2 0-1s and 1 cricket is a huge advantage for herself there. Because I'll be honest, if it goes to another set, I expect it to go the full distance as well by default. Maybe a bold take, but I mean it. Danny saying, great job with commentary, guys. Very entertaining. Well, I appreciate that, Danny McKeehan.
Boy, you butchered that one.
I did. That was a very doable last name, too. My apologies, Danny. It was terrible job with commentaries is what you meant to say.
Thank you, Danny. Appreciate it. That's all you needed to do.
I wanted to be a little extra. I wanted to do the extra step there.
Looking for the double. Gets a single. Just one bull away from 1-1 here.
Yeah, and Kat does find 2 of her own there, but too little too late in this leg, it seems.
Yeah, could have really only made it interesting with about 6 bulls there. So there you go.
So now we're on to our diddle here.
You can see they're just getting a little extra insurance from the ladies right next.
I think they were just confirming that it was the diddle and asking about the options there. A lot of flips and goes sometimes. Yeah, they're just having a laugh. Kat to show first.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if that's going to be quite enough for Kat. Yeah, Dawn's able to take the advantage, so she grabs the bull, and that could be a big advantage here in this leg.
Yeah, I would have to imagine. I mean, like I said, the 0-1's kind of a coin toss between the two of them. So we'll see what happens. Kat's going to want to get this one done here. Dawn, if she gets to this, she will be favored in that final set, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah, you usually take that person who takes the first dip and usually chalk them down for the advantage going into that second. I mean, scoreline does play a factor there at some point, but yeah, you usually try to give them the slight edge just off confidence.
Finds a low ton there for Kat, though, as we get a terrible comment in the chat.
I love that. I love that comment. Clip it, put it out there for everybody. Nick DiChiria, stop talking so much and let the professional handle it. You're welcome.
Patrick, I literally was wishing you good luck, hoping that you finally break your 4th place curse streak and make the pro list. I take it all back.
Oh, that's dirty. Why would you do that? Potentially up next on the stream. We'll find out.
Oh, is that true? But I didn't know you saw the bracket when I said that. Oh, that's so messed up. I am so sorry, Patrick. I thought you were not in the bracket anymore. I take back what I said. I feel terrible.
That's what I said. That is absolutely terrible.
I didn't know you saw the bracket when I said that.
So I hit you with the truth and said he may be our next stream.
Well, thank you for pointing that one out. Sorry, buddy.
Kathryn needs to fill this up. Yeah, at least needed to. As Don Lewis has 214, 1 bull, 2 bull, 3 bull. Oh, a still 97 solid leave.
Oh, yeah. Going to be happy with her position here. Kat's been doing pretty solid as well on the bulls so far. Oh, no, but doesn't leave a finish there. So now, big moment here. Dawn to get the first set. 97 is the look here. 19's for tops.
Yeah, bull for 28. Well outside, but it's okay.
She will return.
If she would have went inside, that's fine too. Leave herself 14 in this open out format.
Oh, and 159's not an ideal leave either because it's not even a bull for shot. So 28 is the look for Dawn to get the first set here in this final. Bulls it. Gotta be careful here. 159 on the one time.
Don't start on the bull. Yep.
And we got quite the crowd starting to build up to watch this one here. I'd love to see it. As you can see Patrick right over there in the corner. That's who's throwing over there, by the way.
Maybe some more local players. I mean, we've heard the representation from the Sumner area and South Carolina is pretty big. So Maybe they all came out for this event. As Dawn takes the leg here for the single dip on the cone.
Yeah, so here we go. We're going to get another best of 3 here. It's going to be flip and go for the first leg here. So they're doing the coin flip right now. And Dawn's dancing around the coin. Kat's like, I'm going to get you to dance one of these days by throwing a coin at you.
That's what it was. I was wondering if she was just like breaking out a dance there or what. And then, oh, thank goodness.
Harry Rentala is saying, just a question from a Canadian dart player. Are there any open soft tip tourneys, or are they all based on leagues? This is an open soft tip tourney. You don't need any average. The entirety of the BullShooter Tour is open for anybody to play. There's not flighted brackets. It is simply just go in and play.
Yeah, there's actually a significant amount of open soft tip tournaments that you can play in. Yeah, just if you see a tournament flyer, maybe just reach out to that number that is usually written on there and just give them a call or reach out to the organization and just give them an ask, because it's about, I would say, 70% open, 30% closed.
Yeah, I would say that. Now, the ones that you see with the super big prize pools are typically going to be, I would say it's probably 60-40.
Yeah, I would say you got state tournaments and stuff like that too.
Yeah, and a lot of those, of course, you see some of these like tournaments with super big payouts. A lot of them have leagues that play into them and stuff like that. The cool thing about the BullShooter circuit is you can go to Chicago without even playing in a regional if you want to.
I love it. I love it. Playing the big event, and you don't even have to qualify.
Yeah, and here's your pro tip. Anybody here that's watching, if you play at a BullShooter regional, you get top 3 in the women's or the men's, and you go on the pro list. That pro list is effective after Chicago takes place. So if you play in a regional and you make the pro list, you're supposed to go to Chicago after, because it's your last chance to play in AM until you're on the pro list for 2 years. That's your fun fact insider for the day. I always wrote that down in case I ever made the pro list. Never got there.
Fun fact, never got there.
A lot of 5-6s. I've gotten close. Never quite there. So far, Kat and Dawn off to the races, both in the 30s. But Kat taking advantage of the throw so far. There's your opening, though, as Dawn is unable to find a bull. Kat can try to go on the runaway here. Oh, what a find on the trip 19 and the last start to leave 90. Beautiful tee up by Kat.
Yeah, what a shot. Forcing Dawn to collect here. That's big, but you know you can't start on the bull there. You mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, and that's a huge negative in a format like this, where a lot of the power scoring comes from utilizing the bull. It's a little bit hard to do the switch on some of these outs, but totally possible. She start 19s here. 19s for trip 17. Trip 17 is my look at this. Or trip 20 for trip 13. $17 for bull. 19 for trip 16 as she rolls her own eyes there.
That's one way to do it.
I think she,
is she confused?
Ooh.
Yeah, she was confused. You had a checkout.
Oh, no.
Does that cost her?
I think your friend's filling her in on there, letting her know what's going on, but it will not cost her. 103 is no checkout with 2 darts in hand. Oh, wow. Back-to-back unfortunate things.
Absolute madness here.
Outside, needs to settle down. It's a little bit, I wonder if this is nerves getting to her. Single 16, needs to go.
What a way that would have been to do it. Yeah, just kind of settle down a little bit. Take a deep breath and kind of cue it in.
And Dawn just needs 2 17s, and she's going outside, and doesn't get a single dart in there. You need to just go single, top side of the wire. This
You
is so
have
nervy.
to.
What is going on?
Pressure is absolutely insane here.
Oh, well, what is happening? This is insane between these two.
This is nuts.
And now it's a trip, as she says, fudge. Cat with another chance here.
Back and forth. Back and forth we go. This is who wants it more. Single 17, Don.
They both just want it so much. They both just want it so much. I think the entire spectators table is having a collective anxiety attack behind there.
The chat is having an anxiety attack as well.
Oh!
Nobody seems to want to put it away. Other than these two ladies in the back taking shots that are downing them.
And it does go the way of Don Lewis there. Oh my goodness, that was a very intense affair as the friends are being goofy back there, maybe getting mildly scolded.
Wow.
Oh, they got in trouble.
They definitely got in trouble. She said, go away. Get out of here. They all vacated.
What the heck is going on?
I'm going to need you guys to get out of here.
Now they're just all standing back there watching. You know what? I kind of appreciate that the friends didn't even really question it. They all just said, okay, and they got up and left.
Yep.
I have to respect the spectators on that one, as they were having a lot of fun watching that.
That was top tier. That needs to be a reel. That needs to be a reel.
Oh, for sure. Hey, listen, when I go back to edit this and put this out, that's for sure a reel. Incredible.
Match, you kick your friends out, come back. Can she come back? That would be the ultimate.
Now, we did talk about the path to success here, right? And the one thing that we mentioned is that the 01 games were 50-50, but Donna's heavily favored in cricket with how she's been playing. This is going to be interesting to see if Kat's going to be up to the task here of handling the very ferocious Don Lewis.
I think she possibly could. I mean, she's got to settle in here and do what she's done to put herself in the queen seat position. She knows she can play well. She knows she has been playing well. So maybe, just needed to take it a little bit more serious. And
I do like this insight here from Rogerson, referring to Kat here, saying she always tells us, shh, don't tell me what to throw, just let me do this. And I think that's exactly what just happened there. Again, obviously all good friends from Sumter, so it's nothing but love and respect between the audience and the players as well.
And that's what we figured when we heard there was a pretty good darting community and they were all starting to huddle around for the final. We figured, all right, these are definitely some Sumter people that are joining in, trying to support, but they're still supporting. They still got all eyes on the match. You can see them back there. They're just giving her space.
And on top of that, you can see Kat was actually just interacting with them back there as well. So I think she just wanted it was a little intense having them sit so close to the area there. Kat collects a big shot over there.
Yeah, forces Dawn to the 17s.
And that one she felt like should have been into the trip. Does not go, though, and it's going to be a little bit of some question marks here as, again, Dawn has been so reliable in cricket, but Kat's picked up her game. That's been the biggest difference here. She's been throwing a lot of those cricket games right around 2.2, 2.5. 3.2 is definitely above the margins she was at earlier.
Door's still open for Kathryn to run on through. Trying to make this 1-1 and force a last leg decider. Can we go the distance?
We can go for speed.
We're going on and on and on in a time of need. And we need it here at 12 o'clock Central, 1 a.m. local time.
I feel great. You know why I feel great? Because Cookout's open until 3:30.
You know, that is a fantastic feeling. I just looked on DoorDash myself. So, unfortunately, no cookout here, but we do have some different items. So, have a quite the meal on me, buddy. Quesadilla, maybe a corn dog, a burger,
I think I
some
might
cheese
have all those
curds.
things. I'm going to just have all those things, actually.
I know you're going to, because you have like 12 items and it still costs $12.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, going left and right there. Tries to switch up to the close in the last start there out of some frustrations. If I'm Cat right here, like, don't be wrong. If you close 16-15, you're feeling golden. But at the same time, if you just throw an extra trip 20 or two, and that's what she's trying to do, it does a lot of damage as well.
Certainly does. Kathryn in a good position as Dawn elects to go to the 15s here.
Yeah, now Cat. If I'm thinking, I'm not even thinking trip anymore. I'm thinking two big single 16s. Give me that second number. She's going to hit the trip anyways because she's better than me, but does not get the 15s. Oh, gives us some choice hand motions to the dartboard as well.
And she goes back to the friends for a little encouragement. Kicks him out, but comes back.
Yeah, like I said, it was all in good fun. I just thought it was funny how collectively they just all got up at the same time.
Every single one. And then she does a pose before she comes up to the line.
They're having a good time, guys. We're having a good time over here in Myrtle Beach as well. One 15 away from getting the close there. Big shot from Don Lewis incoming if she wants to stay alive in this leg. This would be the first time we've seen her lose a cricket leg. The friends are going crazy back there. I'm living and dying by watching them in the background. I'm not gonna lie.
They are really, yeah, there may be a little distance, but they're living on every dart here. Other than this one guy who's decided, no, I'm staying right here. I'm holding true. You see him right there in the corner. He's like, I'm sitting myself right here. You're not moving me no matter what you say.
Yeah, that's Frank. That's just what Frank's gonna do. His name's not Frank.
Good one, Nick. Ha 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 ha.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, Kathryn knows what she needs to do. Bowls for the win.
Yeah, Cat doesn't get any bowls done there yet. So honestly, here's the thing: this is still more than doable by Dawn, as we've seen the bullseyes go a couple different ways. It's not over yet. If anything, I'm going to be, if I'm Dawn, pressuring the close on the 16s here on the next visit, depending on the situation.
Tell you what, not a ton of people from Sumner, South Carolina. I'm seeing 45,000 is what I'm seeing. So this is a pretty big win to take back to Sumner.
We got like 10,000. We got like 10% of the population here just at the zone tournament.
That was Wikipedia, by the way, so don't hate me if it's totally wrong, but
just grabs a single 16 in the last. Don't know what Cat's. She emoted about something there. That was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Having trouble collecting these last couple bowls, but does get one bowl away now. So Dawn has to stay on these bowls this time. Needs to find 4 bowls, 2 for the close, 2 to get up in points. She closes the 16 on the last just in case to leave herself the 4 bowls. But you expect this one to go Cat and make it 1 apiece here and go the full distance.
there you go.
Oh, they are cheering loud. I can hear them cheer from here.
Yeah, they're definitely giving it a go in the background for Kathryn. As Wesley says, it's a military town, and I'm just doing a little directions here. It's about an hour and 50 minutes, about 2 hours from Myrtle Beach. They're all telling them, hey, don't go over there. Don't go over
Yeah,
there.
you're not allowed to go over there. Then they got brought right on over, and then she nails the bull. Oh, I love it. Oh, man, that seems like a fun bunch of people right there that I am terrified if they try to buy me a drink. Terrified.
Oh, my.
1-1. Cat gets the throw here. They've been 50-50 in 0-1. Let's see who gets it here. After this leg, a woman will get the crown and will also get their spot into the invitational shootout, which is something that we haven't really brought up yet in this final. But the women do get the same shot as the men do in singles.
That's great. You love to see that. And why not? Because some of these women, are definitely capable of surprising a few of the men and even possibly getting on ESPN itself. So, I guess I should say the BullShooter Invitational.
Yeah, BullShooter Invitational. Good time going into year number 4 of it. Hat trick there from Kat. She is putting maximum pressure on. Oh, this group of friends is about to go wild if Kat gets the win here.
Yeah, they're going to go nuts.
I wouldn't count out Danya, considering how much scrappiness we saw at the first leg of the second set here. Anything is possible, and right now I just wouldn't count. I just wouldn't count anything out yet. Just strap in, folks. So right now, Don Lewis, at least 2 bulls here on the collect to get yourself in range to set up.
I like what she did there.
I missed it.
One of her friends talked to her the previous round, and I could tell that she was like, nah, and then walked completely out of camera view. I was like, I see what you did there. Smart move. That's okay, though. Leaves the 148. Bull. Trip 16 is fine.
Oh, look at this, though. Oh, doesn't go in the last. Dawn is right on her coattails here. This is a very intense race down to the finish line here.
Had that last dart went to leave 146. That would have been massive for Dawn. Instead, still the advantage is in favor of Kathryn, who's trying to leave a good checkout. She does do that with 74.
It is no gimme though, so 186. If you get 2 bulls here,
if she goes 50, if she goes 150, that would have been, oh my, that would have been top notch there to leave 36. But instead, it's a 119 lead for Dawn. 74 remaining for Kathryn for the title.
Taking her time here. That's fine. Double 16. Doesn't go, so Dawn will get an opportunity at a checkout here. 119. The silenced audience. 19.
They were all trying to take photos. This would hurt.
Oh, it looked like it was going to go. It was like 1 hole high, folks. Oh my goodness.
That would have been heartbreaking for her and everybody in the back. Instead, it goes to 16. Look at her look back.
The flash on the phone.
I would not have done that.
Oh, no. And it goes. She gets it. And her friends swarm. Wow. Absolutely incredible there. And you can see Dawn in the background high-fiving her corner, the quieter of the corners, I would presume. But yeah, what a heck of a match. And great win there for Kat Aytes. That does get it done here, Will. Incredible.
Fantastic job. Good stuff. She is balling right now. Look at her. She is, this is such a moment for her. Such a moment for all her friends.
Yeah, this is massive, and you have to just give some love and respect to the fact that her friends are just being there for her, absolutely, and giving her a total memory moment here. I mean, that's what darts is about. You know, we could argue about the standard of it all. We could argue one way or another. As you can see, actually, Kat wanted, as soon as she stopped getting surrounded, it went right up to Dawn. You can see in the corner over the screen. Love the sportsmanship there. She was like, hold on, I'm sorry, I got swarmed. You were great. But this is a big moment for her, and this is what darts is about.